I think the police department are entirely too lenient with these vicious exhibitions of sex.
You're entirely right, Henry. I don't see what's happening to our youngsters today.
I see that philanthropist, Paul Lorenz, and his committee are doing a wonderful work. He'll soon clean up this filth and educate the youngsters towards a better life.
The joy out of life. Why don't they reform themselves and give us a chance to get a little innocent fun once in a while? I'm going over to Jane's house. They'll probably try to stop me from doing that pretty soon.
It can't be that James is interested in this sort of entertainment.
Oh, impetuous youth, Mother. He's like all the rest. Now, don't worry about him. He'll be all right.
I hope so. Then as to this, Betty. The principal objection made by the commissioner was when Sheila Wayne removed her last bit of clothing and walked off smiling to the audience.
You must have plenty of it. I wish I could do that instead of slaving in this office.
I'll bet you could. You do have plenty of it.
Think so? Say, I wonder if I couldn't be a striptease queen. What's she got that I haven't got? How do they do it? Zip. Off. Zip.
See, what do you say we go and see her tonight? It'll be great fun.
All right, let's plan it tonight.
Oh, great.
You can phone home and say you're staying with friends.
Stay at my place tonight, won't you?
Man, oh man, has she got it? Boy, oh boy, look at that baby. Isn't she something?
Now, don't worry, Mother. He's just out having a little innocent fun. Oh, let's go to bed.
All right.
a grand performance under the belt. And do I need relaxation?
Oh, I'm tired. Me for bed.
Bed? Did you say bed? That's not too relaxing. That's for action. Gosh, it was taking my clothes off when I come into the theater, putting them on again, taking them off for the customers, putting them on again, taking them off again when I'm ready to go home. I think it's time I gave the old mouth a chance and had a drink.
Well, now that you're all through for tonight, I guess you can enjoy yourself.
Hey, you said it. You know what? That's exactly what you're going to do. We've got a date with Tom Lorenz.
Oh, not me, thanks. I've got some letters to write.
Don't you know who he is? His father's the biggest reformer in town. Is that funny or is that funny?
Oh, well, then now you go right ahead. After all, you know, two is company.
But he's got friends with him. Big time, sister, we're going to step out.
Oh, not me, Sheila. I'm going home. You know what I have to do.
Yeah, I know. You've got to see that doctor in the morning, and you want to look well.
Oh, I suppose you'd put it that way.
Listen, Millicent, you're only wasting your time. I went to a quack for a long time, and what did he ever do for me?
Oh, but I tell you, I've got to get well.
You've got your old age to settle down and get well in. These boys will show us a swell time, and they want to meet you.
Oh, some other time, please, Sheila. Besides, I'm very tired tonight.
Well, sure. I'm tired every night until I get out, and then I want to go to town.
Oh, well, and now listen. You go ahead and enjoy yourself. I tell you what to do. You take Alice Carter with you. You know, she's lots of fun. So I don't spoil your party.
Well, I guess that's that.
Behold, Alice Carter in person. Did someone mention my name?
Well, yes, dearie, but...
Okie doke, let's go. I'm in on that date.
Sure, sometime when I got a grudge against myself, I'll take you along.
Is that so?
Take it easy now, boys. The best part of the evening's about to begin.
Tom Lorenz, you sure can pick 'em.
No matter how much Tom finally reforms them, he always finds a new one.
You sure can pick 'em, Tom. Easy on that reform stuff now, boys. Here comes Sheila.
Hello, Tom. Waiting long?
No, where's Sheila?
She ran home to put on her evening gown.
So what?
She says for you to meet her outside of Mrs. Fay's house tonight. There's a big party on tonight.
Swell, will there be plenty of girls there?
Oh, there'll be lots of girls.
Okay, baby. Would you like to come along?
Yes, why don't you come along?
Come on along.
Oh, I'm
Please.
sorry, boys, but I have a previous appointment.
Oh, please,
Oh,
God.
no. Good night. Have a good time.
Okay, sis, and thanks for the message, honey.
Well, I knew you would be tired. That's why I came up to get a little coffee for you after the show.
Oh, yes, I am. Very tired.
Oh, I don't know what I'd do without you, Mrs. Jonas.
That's all
You're
right.
so kind.
That's all right.
I used to be in show business once upon a time, and I know that with a little kindness, you can accomplish a great deal.
Oh.
You know, Mrs. Jonas, we girls are certainly lucky having a landlady like you around here.
Oh, dear. I'm happy. When you girls try, I do all in my power to help you. But how are you feeling tonight, honey?
Oh, not so well.
Oh, my dear. Here I am gossiping, and I forgot all about a special delivery letter that came for you this evening.
Oh,
That's the second one today. That boyfriend of yours must be very lonesome for you.
oh, thank you, Mrs. Jonas.
Oh, I must go to see Elizabeth. Good night. Happy dreams.
Good night, Mrs. Jonas. Why did I ever leave you?
Well, Sheila, I'm awfully glad you came. I see you brought your boyfriends with you. Well, it's a house party, isn't it? Besides, I wanted you to have enough boys to go around.
Boy, this place looks cozy.
I'm sure glad I came.
Well, we're glad, too. Now the feeling's mutual. Say, girls, take their hats and coats.
Why, of course.
Hello, how are you?
Go right ahead, boys. I want to talk to Sheila alone. Well, Sheila. Which one of the boys is your new boyfriend? Don't you know who that fellow is? He's Tom Lorenz, you know. Son of a pop performer. Oh, yeah? I suppose you brought him here to reform it. No, it's on the level. I mean it. Yeah, well, I'm glad you didn't bring his father, too. Oh, forget it, darling. You know I can handle things. Oh, yeah?
Well, hello, Sheila. One drink. Well, say, you don't think she minds our being here?
Of course not, darling. We were just talking about clothes. You know how we girls are.
Oh, my.
Are you having a good time? I hope so. These boys are having a good time.
I'm pretty sure of that.
And that's how she met the traveling salesman. Come on, honey, let's go have another drink.
No, there's one thing about these house parties. Makes everyone feel so informal.
Sure. We all feel like we know each other all the time. Long enough to fall in love with you at first sight.
Hard enough, folks. We're going out for a drink. Right.
You go right in. We won't miss it.
Well, folks, are you having a good time?
I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
Good.
Have a drink?
No, thanks. Not just now. Tom, Mrs. Fay has the cutest little Pomeranian upstairs. Would you like to see it?
I'm looking at Pomeranians.
Well, Bessie, why don't you take your boyfriend and show him the house? How about upstairs?
Well, it's okay with me.
We'll find some cozy little corners.
Oh.
We hope is right. That's a great idea. Come on, George. I'll show you the guest room.
Boy, I'm glad they left. Not there, though.
I hope they stay a while.
That. And
at best under the circumstances. Syphilis is a relentless enemy, and only constant and courageous fighting will conquer it. Now, this boy at home, do you love him?
Oh, yes.
Then you must be fair to him.
Oh, there isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove myself to. We grew up together. It was all so beautiful until this dreadful thing happened.
Miss Hamilton, your character doesn't indicate why you should be in this mess. What happened? Tell me everything.
Well, I won a beauty contest at home, and I came to New York.
I know you'll think me a little selfish, but I can't help feeling a little sorry that you won this contest.
Oh, but darling, you know how I feel about it. Why, I'm so happy. I'm so excited. Why, just think, going to New York.
Oh, I'm pleased that you're happy. But, well, I'm afraid that if you go, it'll upset our plans. Oh, but darling, you wouldn't let that happen, would you?
Oh, nothing could stop me from marrying you. You see, I love you. And besides, I may come famous, and well, then you could come on and we could get married and just live happily ever after.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, it's just the usual sort of a story, I suppose. After the contest was over, I thought of all the wonderful things a girl ever dreams about. Fame and fortune and luxury. Oh, but I found myself walking from office to office. I was broke. My pride would not let me return home. You see, I'd written that I was successful. I could find parties, but no positions. And then one day I met a theatrical manager.
You know, a girl like you has to unbend a little. After all, you haven't had much experience.
Oh, but I'm willing to do anything. Well, I'm ambitious. Oh, why don't you give me a chance?
I'm offering you a chance right now. Here we're arranging a lovely weekend out at Long Island. You'll have a swell time and make some good connections.
Well, must there always be a social side to this business?
Well, there must be if you expect to get anywhere. Oh, you won't have to do anything wrong. Just be nice and entertaining. Stand up a moment, will you, please? I want to see how you shape up. That's right. Now, walk a little towards the door, will you? Yeah, that's right. Now come back this way. That's right. Now, raise them up a little. Oh, don't mind me. I just want to see if you're the right type. Come on. Oh, come on, bring him up. Bring him up a little higher. Up. That's it. Say, you're going to be okay, honey. You know, I kind of like you myself. All right. Have it your own way. Only cut out the risky stuff, see? Now, here's the address that you go to.
Oh, thank you so much. There was nothing else to do. I just had to have a job. Oh, there were lots of people there, and everything seemed very proper until...
She dances divinely, doesn't she, senorita?
Oh, lovely, senor. Oh, and how do you like my Spanish?
Well, it's much better than mine. See, I know such few words.
Oh, but we must keep in the atmosphere. After all, this is a costume party, you know. Oh, it's so beautiful. The night. The music.
And you to make the night divine.
Oh, how I long for all this. A career. To realize it. Luxury. Oh, I've dreamed of success. To have all this.
Oh, you could have all of this and more if only you would make up your mind to...
Oh, but I want to make a name myself. Oh, I don't care how hard I'd have to work. It would be worth it.
Work was never meant for such beautiful little hands as yours. Ah, senorita, you could have all of this and more. You could have wealth, luxury, beautiful clothes, servants.
Oh, but I couldn't. You don't mean...
Why don't you let me put your name at the top of the show world? You could have all of this if only you'd let me.
Oh, I'd be so grateful. Oh, it's nice to have someone interested in you. Oh, but you will help me.
My power to help you at all times, to help you in your ambition, to get this and more. Let us seal our friendship with wine, sparkling, bright, gorgeous champagne. It rids the mind of worry, fills the soul with hope.
I suppose you're right. I never tried it. Oh,
To us.
It fascinated me, and partly because I was so terribly desperate. That night there was a wild party. I drank some champagne and it went to my head. And then it happened. I gave myself to him.
And how long did you stay with this man?
Several days, I'm not sure. Oh, it all seemed sort of a terrible dream. And then he left me. I was all alone. Finally, the horrible truth dawned upon me. I was a thing unclean. I needed money for medical attention. I even planned suicide, but because I knew my plight would be known at home, I determined to go on.
And you got the job?
In the burlesque show. It was the only job offered. That's my whole story, Doctor. I've omitted nothing.
And was this your only mistake?
Oh, yes. Would to God that I hadn't.
There, my child. I'll do all I can. Your case, if arrested at once, can be cured. But you must do your part. Now, about this boy. Of course, it's impossible for you to marry him at present. To the hospital with me, and I'll show you why. I'm sorry to keep you waiting, but regulations require hospital clothes. Come with me. Now, this case is a young woman who neglected to take proper care of her affliction. Statistics prove that less than 1/2 of syphilis cases seek treatment or are recognized within the first year of the disease. Here we see the insidious effect of syphilis upon once dainty fingers, hands that rock the cradle, now pleading for humanity's help. For a plague it is that attacks every nerve center, every organ, and every muscle of the human body. Those in the autumn of their lives, left to brood over the folly of ignorance and neglect, mindful of a terrible storm being wrecked